Either way, let's talk about the biggest event of the year, Black Ops 4.
NBL. Okay.
Not NBA Live. Black Ops 4.
The
We've all been
season, yeah.
playing it, all been focusing on different modes.
Yes.
I guess let's start off with the brand new mode, BlackOut.
So how much have
Battle
you
Royale, what does
played
everyone think?
Yeah.
I played a good amount. I probably played at least 20 matches.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
about how much I played.
I'm playing with like people. It's like whenever I play with you guys, you're always like chirping me around, and I was playing with people who were like didn't even play Fortnite, like my zombie
Jesus
friends. So I was like chirping them around.
I saw you playing with your zombie
Um,
friends, and I sent you an invite, and you just ignored me. So
because we're 3 people, and I saw you with Miguel as well. So
no, I
I
was
got
playing by
5 in.
myself the other day when I sent you.
Oh, we missed, but either way. Yeah, no, I love Blackout. Same thing, my same impressions, I guess, from the beta. They haven't really.
They
What
changed
are
a
some big
couple
changes?
things.
Yeah.
I think it
The
runs
tap
better than the beta.
tap to pick up stuff.
Oh yes, good
Better.
call. One of my biggest issues during the beta was the tap to pick up. Then I got Vandahar proved me wrong, and there was an instance where I was trying to reload, and there's a gun right below me, and I swapped guns, and I'm like, "Fuck, you're right." But for the most part, the tapping
But that's
definitely
rare
is
when it
easier.
happens, man. So I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. It's
yeah.
much more
But
common.
at least,
that I
but
wanna
at
pick up
least
things
you
faster.
understand why he was saying it, though.
Yeah. I'm
Just,
like, oh,
just
damn
giving
it.
you the option, and now he's laughing at you.
It runs better. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, I both. I agree.
The first match that I dropped, I'm like, holy shit.
Landing is sometimes a little wonky because it's like when it's trying to change perspective from third to first person.
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it, like,
I noticed that,
zooms
but
in on my character's shoulders for like a second before like.
that's not a big deal, I think.
No, it's not a big
compared to
deal.
some
But
other
it's just
games.
it's a funny thing that I noticed.
Yes.
I think this is probably the smoothest battle royale launch.
Here, I'm gonna say this.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'd
if you
agree.
guys want to agree to me or not, but I think this is the best battle royale game overall.
Yeah, I'd agree
It's
as well.
my
PC
favorite.
or
Definitely.
console,
My
so.
favorite, definitely.
I mean, the comparisons what to Fortnite and PUBG, really?
Fortnite,
pretty
PUBG,
much.
H1Z1, Ring of Elysium,
The Paladins one, yeah.
Paladins, Realm Royale. Realm Royale
Yeah,
is different
It's
enough,
fun.
though, where I would consider that maybe a little different. But
I think
really got.
yeah, the way the equipment works with the tried and true Call of Duty gunplay, it's just like it's so seamless. So like we were like running up to the building, me and my 2 guys pull out a barrack, like we were getting shot at. We're like, well, holy shit! I squad up on me, guys. I popped the barricade and pretty much like turn the house versus like a barricade firefight, and it was just like really cool.
Sometimes you try to use a truck as a barricade, and then someone named me throws a cluster grenade and wins the match, which you can go see on our YouTube channel.
Thanks to Facebook and their fucking OBD, it's a little wonky, but
Yeah,
it's
for
good.
some reason it recorded in 720 on Facebook,
Yeah,
but then exported at like 480. So I'm sorry, the quality is not as good. I'll like manually record it next time.
But in that match, it's funny that I killed someone with a cluster grenade. I think I killed 2 people with a cluster grenade.
It's like earlier in the match.
You finished it with sticking. I didn't notice until I watched the video. You stick the guy.
And I swear,
That's how
I thought I threw it short too. I was like, this
You
is not gonna
nailed
go
it,
near
dude.
him.
It was
And
hilarious.
if you watch in the video, I throw it, I back up a little bit, and then the HUD disappears. And I was like, oh fuck, did I kill him? Like it was almost telling us we won before the grenade even went off. So that was awesome. I'm really enjoying the mode. I actually like playing it solo, whereas PUBG, it's kind of like, I don't know why. I just don't really like playing PUBG solo. And then Fortnite, we all have kind of just been burned out of Fortnite, I think. The building stuff. The cartooniness doesn't even really bother me. That's fine. It's because I like Realm Royale, but it's just
it's all the stuff, the newer stuff.
Yeah, it's just not the same game anymore, which is fine, but it's just not for me.
Did you know? Just because you brought up cartoon, I'll say it. In Zombies, it's in the graphic settings. Change it to cartoon zombies effects.
I did see the setting. I didn't try it,
and they're all just cell shaded, and it's like a more like T for teen friendly look, which is I mean it's an interesting design choice, honestly, I guess, to stray away from the M rated.
So it like Borderlands.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking for people that want to use content for YouTube.
Yeah.
Especially with all the stuff happening with YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
sure I haven't tried that. You could tell me. I'm sure
might
there's
try
not
it
a
just
lot
to
of
see what it
blood
looks
and
like, yeah.
like stuff like explosion, like the zombies exploding and stuff like that.
Yeah, it takes away a lot of the
Takes it,
gore.
Okay, so I can
And
see
yeah,
that. Okay.
it's
Oh.
actually pretty cool art style, honestly, if you want to check it out. But
Yeah,
So-
I want to check it out just to see what it looks like.
To finish with Blackout real
Blackout.
quick. I think we all are in agreement that we enjoyed the mode,
for sure.
I
and
really, really like it.
probably is. I think this mode is gonna keep players engaged with the game instead of like usually like after 3 months people just drop off.
Yeah, because it's like when I get tired of Blackout, I can go back to multiplayer. When I'm tired of multiplayer,
Or
go
like
back to Blackout. Or like if you're Jeff,
Jeffrey,
then you can rotate zombies in too.
That plays a lot of zombies. You could jump into it, mix it up. Which
Yeah. For me, for my last note on Blackout is I really love the quick inventory system. It makes total sense. It's totally like
using the D-pad.
yeah, like once you figure
Okay.
out how to use it, it's just so seamless. It works so well. You can swap equipment real quick. You can use perks, right away. It just works. Whoever came up with that, good job. Like it just worked because that's what I was worried about. I was worried about a really clunky inventory
I
system.
mean, they designed it
Because
for the
PUBG
console.
on console was really clunky. So that's what I'm saying. I give them a lot of credit for building it from the ground up for consoles, and then obviously it just translates to PC.
Did you guys see David Vonderhaar, creative lead, if you don't know that name, on Black Ops 4? His tweet that they're adding pretty much more control. It's options for the quick menu that when you hit up, you could swap between your medic stuff, your healing items by hitting L. So like,
oh, okay. So Stardew Valley does something similar with their menu bar. So I like that idea. If it's similar to what I'm thinking of with Stardew Valley, obviously different application, but yeah, if it's similar
we're
to that,
gonna
I'm done with that.
be farming stuff. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the way we were playing last night, maybe we do.
But yeah, that little control option isn't in the game yet. I thought it was after one of the patches, and then
You threw a grenade by accident.
yeah, because I was trying to swap between my grenade and my grapple gun, and I threw a grenade right in front of me, and I'm like, fuck that. I guess it's not in the game yet.
Yeah. So so we all really like Blackout. What have you played of multiplayer, Jeff? Because I think Miguel and I definitely have played more multiplayer than you.
Yeah.
I think I'm on 15.
Oh yeah,
Level 15.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I think I'm like 30, like mid 30s. I don't remember exactly where. And then Miguel, you're almost.
I'm
prestige, right?
48, I believe.
Nice.
So you're
Out of
almost
55, correct?
Yes,
55, yep.
correct.
Just while we're talking about progression, I like how they straight up blatantly ripped off Fortnite, but I mean, it's a very friendly UI, but their progression thing, so you can see at each level what you unlock exactly. It's like the same.
But
like,
it
type of
totally
battle
makes
pass.
sense for the game too, though.
Yeah,
Like,
I love it.
So did you hit max level in the beta? Did you get your permanent unlock token?
No, that's why you guys got it.
Yep,
I was wondering. I'm like, wait, Miguel, because Miguel's saying in the chat, like he got a permanent unlock. I'm like, wait, was that like a pre-order bonus
Yeah,
or
so we
something?
both immediately unlocked the best assault rifle.
It's one of the best. Pretty much all the assault rifles are great.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is
the last one you unlock out of the assault rifle.
Yeah, the Maddox.
I think the Maddox.
Oh, the Maddox.
The ICR is really good. I
I'm
really,
not
I really
ICR
like
guy.
all the assault rifles
They're all good. They're all good.
compared to the SMGs that they're really bad.
The
They
MX
have insane
close range.
recoil.
Yep.
It is. They're straight up useless. Like I've usually go in SMGs, but I can't even.
Not in
use
this
them.
game.
The
they're
MX9
gonna
is
need to
like the
buff them.
only viable SMG.
And you need to be real close too.
Yeah. So, So, what are your thoughts on multiplayer, guys? I figured Jeff go first since he's played the least amount of it.
Yeah, and I would say it's probably the thing I like the least. I still like it, of course, but out of all the three, it's the thing I like the least. It's great. It runs very well. I mean, we'll talk in a second about all the crashing the game has, but I haven't had really any performance issues. I guess just because I've played, only 15 levels worth. The creator class system. Let me know if you guys run into this issue. Also, you have 10 slots, right?
Yep.
But I can't figure out even how to like. I know how, but like what I even would attach to max out my 10 things. I have
because you haven't unlocked anything yet, dude. That's why.
Well, because you can
You can put
unlock
more.
when you go to add additional attachments, it just automatically tells you like, okay, activate primary gunfighter or activate your class mod thing or whatever it is. So yeah, you probably just haven't unlocked anything to equip yet.
But I feel like there's just like less things to put on just because there isn't the standard grenade and then two
What they did,
specials.
no, what they did is because I don't know if you remember when they announced that some of the guns were gonna have like double, like two grips, grip 1 and grip 2, or high caliber 1 and high caliber 2.
Yeah, like I have
that's a
fast
good
mag
call.
1
Like
and 2
the
on my
first
mag.
like let's just say for grip, the first one is a regular, just 1 point.
Mhm.
The second one
You have to have
is
both
it
equipped.
takes two
Okay.
2 points to equip it.
All right, that makes sense. So when I level up my ICR more, I will, fill up that whole 10 thing. Because right now I'm stuck at like
Dude. You'll
yeah.
be struggling to find out.
Well, plus you're gonna unlock more perks so if you want to run 2 perks, like the greed cards. So
yeah.
I didn't notice anything at all with that. I thought it was a pretty steady flow of. I mean, I don't have enough slots. You know what I mean? I need like a perk 12 system.
Maybe it's just in the beginning for me. But yeah. What
you
about you
need
guys?
to play
I
more
like
to
it. Anything
put
feel
it up.
OP, underpowered? What's your take on it?
Sometimes the MX9, when I'm getting killed by it, feels overpowered, and then sometimes when I use it, it feels underpowered. I don't know. There's just some weird inconsistencies with the servers right now. I wouldn't say any specific gun is overpowered, or even really any specialists. I don't think are overpowered. Maybe
The
battery.
dog seems to be battery.
The
I was gonna say the
Dog
seems
really
to be a bitch.
isn't that bad. It's just sometimes it'll get like a lucky break where it's
If
like
you
4
got
guys will be in the same
cold-blooded,
room.
it's not gonna touch you. It's just gonna ignore you. So that's
It literally walks up to you and does
Yeah.
and turns around.
Oh,
It just
interesting.
looks at you and turns around, which is hilarious.
Yeah, so the only one I would say is maybe OP is battery, just because she gets so many grenades with the war machine. But I mean, it's no more OP than it was in Black Ops 3.
I mean, if you want to talk about OP probably is Crash,
Which one's Crash?
the one with the has the medic. That's his main thing, and
That's
throws
the
ammo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it's OP as hell. Especially if you're trying to go for the nuke out, for the nuke. I've been this close like 10 times. It'll get
Is it even in the game? Do we
Oh,
know
it's just the what is it? The calling card, or you get the calling card?
Oh,
and
it's a challenge. So,
yeah,
so
it's
it's not
challenge. You don't
actually
get
in
the
the
action
game.
nuke.
Okay.
No, you
I was
don't.
gonna say because I thought that
Which
was
kinda
under the Modern
sucks.
Warfare thing.
But,
So what do you guys think of the specialists and team deathmatch? I don't think there's a limit on the specialists, but in
Yeah, the
other
domination or control.
domination, hardpoint, all those, there is a limit. What do you guys think? Do you think that the specialist, like, what I don't know, are they ultimates or like super abilities or whatever?
Yeah, I've been calling them supers. L and R1s.
Yeah, like I've been calling them ultimates, but I don't know what the
Yeah,
official
it's whatever game you play the most, really.
I think one's equipment and
Specials.
one is
Specialist ability, I guess,
specialist.
right?
Yeah, one. I don't know. What do you think? Do you
Um,
think they're pretty balanced aside from, like I said, battery maybe with the war machine?
They're fun. I mean, I still, even after playing the
The
beta
one-
the 2 weekends this summer, I want like regular grenades. Like in so many situations, like
Well,
it's like,
once you
damn, I
level up,
wish I
you can
could
equip
just-
it.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, but
one
you
grenade.
lose-
Like
yeah,
at
but
the
you
expense
lose
of
your ability,
exactly. Yeah, at the expense of my ability.
That's fair. See, I like that.
which I like because I do
Yeah,
not
they're
want to
cool.
be, especially World War II. Everyone's spamming grenades.
No,
I hate it.
I'd like to
I am
change it a
better
lot,
with this.
actually. Because I feel like it makes it more tactical. You know what I mean? Like, there's no grenade spam anymore. You can only blind people if you're Ajax, which is me. So yeah, I really like the change to, just one piece of, you get the equipment and then you get, either your operator equipment or you can attach, equip like a frag or something. I really like it. I love Ajax's special with the shield. I fucking steamroll people with the shield sometimes. Especially like when Miguel and I coordinate with each other and he uses Crash and like I use, or if he uses Crash or Recon and then I use Ajax.
Speaking of
So-
Ajax, I actually unlocked that character in
So
Blackout.
So
Yeah, which is actually a really cool system how they do that. It's kind of like Easter
I
eggy.
don't really like it.
You have to, so for Ajax specifically, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Ajax. You have to pick up 3 like shield
Broken
parts.
down armor.
So basically,
Yeah.
you need to kill 3 people that had a shield and then steal their broken shields off them, which are practically useless. Like you can't use them in the game. It's just to
Yeah.
get the challenge. Like
It's
once
just
you
if-
unlock Ajax, there's no point picking it up.
Yeah, if you finish the game while like if like you don't have to be first or last, whatever. If you while you're holding them, you unlock them. But yeah, I mean, you could either find them in the environment or kill 3 people who have them, or just kill one guy in the last like 20 who was holding all of them, and then like You get it really
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah,
That's what I
see,
did.
it's part of me is like it's kind of cool because it's Easter eggy, like you said, and then part of me is like there's so many characters to unlock that I just kind of want to know how to do it. You know,
Yeah, you would rather just like win 10 matches or
give
get
me a
30
list and tell me
kills.
what I got to do to do
Yeah.
it. It's not even
Makes sense.
it's not even what the challenge is. It's the fact that you don't know the challenge until you pick the item up.
Yeah.
That's. I wish there was at least just a menu of telling me what I need to do. I don't care what it is.
That's why there's
I've done some stupid
something
shit
called
for
Google.
challenges in Fortnite. You know what I mean?
That's why there's something called Google, bro.
Yeah,
No,
I
but
guess.
even if I think Anthony's saying that like he would want like more cross game, like get 10 pistol kills over
No.
5 game,
No,
type
that's
thing.
not what I'm saying at all. I just want to
Oh.
know what I
No,
need.
it's just like
I
when
just
you
wish
know
there was a
especially
list saying collect 3 pieces of broken shield armor
what you
Uh,
mean.
on the menu.
What I mean is when you're able to go check your characters, like your whatever you want to choose, whichever character is locked. When you highlight it, it should like pop out something telling you what you have to do to unlock it, instead of just not giving you anything. You see where
Yeah.
your character when
Yeah.
you have
No,
your
that's what I'm saying.
characters,
Yep.
yeah. Instead of like having no clue, and then you pick something up and you're like, oh, what's this? And then you're looking at it and then you're dead because someone kills you from behind.
Yeah, either way,
But,
they're cool. They're
Okay,
awesome.
so now it's my time to take over this conversation. Multiplayer, I love it. It's probably the best multiplayer since Black Ops 2, in my opinion.
Better
The
than
kill
Ghost.
streaks. Yeah, dude, come on, dude.
You were a huge Ghost fan, so I don't know.
I
don't know
enjoy
you.
goals, but I know the flaws of the game. This one has a lot less flaws than that.
Fair. Okay.
And it's enjoyable to play. And people move, which I like. Like in goals, people just camp.
Yeah, there are some campers, but it's not as
Yeah,
common
you could.
because of.
Oh, dude,
because
you
of
could
get recon.
take them out really quick, especially with bullet penetration.
Yep.
On the walls, it's really easy.
Especially if you have FMJ.
Yes, and that's like a must, and especially if you're running the ACR. If the kill streaks are the best kill streak, in my opinion, is the Hellstorm missile.
That's the only one I ever get killed by.
'Cause
I get
the
Hellstorm
maps are
like
big,
16
are
times a
open.
game.
Exactly. The attack chopper is good. I still haven't unlocked I don't know I think it's the gunship in this game. It's the AC-130.
Yeah, like the equivalent.
I want to
of-
use that. I know I'm gonna get it. Because I've been tearing lobbies up, dude. It's that feeling when you start just everything starts clicking. I'm like in a 24 kill streak and I just keep going, and then someone kills me with a Hellstorm missile. Pisses me off. But the kill streaks are okay. I hope that they add more kill streaks.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but I hope they do. I think they should support this game because it's good.
Well, they
The
definitely
multiplayer
will. They
is good.
supported Black Ops 3 for 3 years.
Yeah, but they didn't add like score streaks and stuff like that. They
Oh,
changed
but
the
they added a
meta
bunch
of the
maps
game.
and guns and zombies and shit. So
Well, a couple
we'll see.
things that I have noticed, like you said, the servers are a little off.
Inconsistent. They're
Like Friday, when the game launched Friday night, it ran perfect, man. For me, it was perfect. It was
Yeah, I had no
so
issues.
smooth. I was surprised how good it was. Saturday morning, it was okay. I started noticing Sunday night that some games feel good and some games I'm like half of the magazine on someone. I'm just unloading them and pretty much half of the magazine on someone, and they just turn around and kill me like in 3 shots.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I definitely think the servers are inconsistent.
Which is annoying.
So you mostly only really play team deathmatch, right?
I have played that Domination. Well, when I play with you, I play
Tay
Team
really
Deathmatch
likes
because of
Hardpoint.
Tay.
Well, she likes
Hardpoint, we
Hardpoint.
tried it. Domination.
I
like
think
playing,
Hardpoint's her favorite.
I like playing free for all. It's chaotic as hell, dude. It feels like every match. It feels like Nuketown.
Yeah.
Because the spawns. Oh, that's the other thing. The
Yeah,
spawns
they need to work on the
are
spawns.
really
definitely.
bad.
Especially for Hardpoint.
Yeah.
'Cause
I
it's
mean,
like-
it's not just that mode, dude. It's almost every mode.
At
Yeah.
launch, domination spawns were
Were really bad.
unplayable. You're
Yep,
you're literally spawning in
Yeah, I think we
Gunfire.
played one match of domination. We played on Icebreak, right? Icebreaker or
Oh.
Icebreak, whatever the giant like glacier map is, and it was like impossible because the spawns were so bad that like we were just getting steamrolled at like every location. So
Yeah. While the spawns are bad, though, I want to make a note though. I think Miguel, you said in your video,
Mhm.
the larger maps are definitely very welcome. Like there hasn't really been
Yes.
big maps like this in a Treyarch game in a while. And specifically Icebreaker, I noticed like a medium, like, whoa, it's like a big map. It's like cool, like awesome. Like I haven't really felt
Like
it,
when
like,
you get used to it, like
Yeah.
it's really good. Like
yeah,
the
I,
actual design is
I
really
liked
good.
it a lot out the gate. You kind of were lukewarm on it at
Yeah,
first.
but I think it was because of the spawns, because we played it
Yeah.
and it was on domination, and dude, the spawns were really
See,
bad.
I had played it the night before on Team Deathmatch. So
That's why probably.
how do we feel about the maps overall? Because I know you were concerned before launch about the number of maps, but I think it's got a good amount of
Yeah,
maps.
because
a good
they
variety of
announced a
maps.
lot more than they didn't before the beta. That's why.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's like
what maps
14
do you
maps
like
right now.
and what maps don't you like? And then separate the blackout, the back to black ones, the remastered ones.
Come on, dude. I was gonna.
Talk about them separate. So you could
Okay.
mention those, but I want to really talk about the new maps, and then we can.
I
talk
get
about
I
the-
get the old maps so often. Like I feel like half the time I played, I'm playing on jungle. Yeah.
Jungle?
See, I feel like I get them mixed in a good amount, but not too much.
All right.
And I feel like I play on
They are a third of the map, right? They are a third of the maps, right?
like a little more than a third.
Yeah,
'cause
pretty
there's
much.
14 maps, and there's 4 back to black maps.
So I like playing in jungle just because when I get the kill streaks, they just go ham,
Yeah.
which is hilarious to me. But I really like Icebreaker now. After playing it, for a week or so, I enjoy that. I enjoy I Monaco is like
There's
you
a
guys remember where
Morocco?
Monaco, right?
I think
Morocco,
it's
yeah,
Morocco.
Morocco. That one's like 50-50 for me.
It feels like a
There's-
Modern Warfare map, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed.
There's games that I like it, and then there's games that I really, really hate it. And it's
kind
because
of the same way. It's because of the spawns. It's because I have my shield, and somehow some fucking battery gets her grenade in behind me. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm kinda the same way.
Militia
No,
is good.
you
If
do
you
like
play,
it?
if you play on the
I guess I
outsides,
did get. I did have like a
because I told you
2.4
just
KD
play on the
that one
outsides.
match.
Because if you,
The thing
you
is-
go in the middle, it's
The
bad.
thing is with that map is that I don't like it, but I'm not bad at it. You know what I mean? Like I always go positive on that map. I just
Yeah.
like
The one that you said to me because you played it first that you really liked was Arsenal.
yes.
The one that has
And
the
not
little
just because I'm an
tunnel.
Arsenal fan.
That map is well designed too. I really enjoy that
like it.
map.
I really like it.
Dude, to
That's
be
why I wanna
honest,
see the maps.
all the maps are good. There's like one or two, I think, in my opinion, Morocco and Hacienda. They're a little off. That I'm like,
See,
I don't know.
like Hacienda. I kind of
Yeah,
like
if
it.
I stick to the sides, it's fine. But when in the
Yeah,
middle,
oh,
because
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
it's all.
that's the thing is you
the
can't
same
play
with-
hard point on it because
Exactly.
there's no way to hold the middle hard point.
and it's
It's
the same
impossible.
thing with Morocco, because it's just open. There's
Yeah,
so
well,
many
the problem with
spots.
Hacienda is that one person runs in, captures the hard point, and then the whole team goes upstairs and hides and
Yeah,
picks anyone
it
off
just
that runs
picks
in.
exactly. That's the problem with that map. But there's
Yeah,
no
but
map that sticks out to me.
In a bad way, you mean?
No, like in a like there's no Nuketown. There's no
Okay.
in my opinion, like firing range. There's no
See, that is
summit.
that
there's,
is
there's no like
That's a good point. Yeah.
they're all great, but there's no like
Even
Oh,
even
this
Black Ops
map
2
is
had like
incredible.
hijacked or something. There's no like
I would say I would
Like
argue
staple like
that
classic map,
I would argue
like modern classic.
Which one is it? Is it Outbreak? It's like the one
which one is it?
the
'Cause
one
we
where
got-
there's like the
Because we got
I don't know how you would-
frequency,
where's the
contraband.
frequency? Which one? It was
Seaside,
one of the ones in the
Boat.
beta. Frequency. Which one's frequency?
Frequency is the one that has the
Is that the one that has the lift that you could go up and down kind of that you hit the button? Or is it the one with the vents that one of the vents are on B? You know, the one where you could crawl around the vents?
What's the one? There's like two
explain to me.
like little like porch areas on the outside, and then it's like a
and then there's like
railing
a
where you
boss in
can
the
fall
middle.
off.
That's Gridlock. No, that's the Japanese looking one. Oh, you're talking about payload.
So then, which one's Outbreak? Or am I making that name up?
Yeah, you're making it up. I'm looking at the actual maps right here. I have them
Yeah,
right
maybe
in
I'm
front of me.
I think
So
you're right.
you're
I think it's
making it up.
payload is what I'm thinking of. It's like outdoors kind of, and it's like
Yep.
there's like the railings on the side.
Yep. That's that one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I think that one kind of stands out to me. Maybe I don't know if it's maybe just because it was in the beta.
The one that I like, well, the part that I like of this map in Seaside, it's the
I do
tower.
like Seaside too.
Oh,
I
especially
think
with
Seaside,
Torque.
I think stands out too.
Boy.
Honestly, I think that when we look back at this game in a couple years, I think Seaside's gonna be
that
one of the
one
first
might
maps we
be.
think of. That map's really well designed too, because sometimes you get people just funneling down the middle. Sometimes you get action like in the winery on the side, like
And I'm just sticking on the tower, man, with my boy Torque.
where you're fucking Titan and your razor wire and your barricade.
And then I get everyone trying to come in, dude. It's hilarious.
And then you get that one ruin that tries to grapple his way all the way up to you, and you just kill him.
And you just kill him in midair. Yeah, it's great, dude. It's
Man,
fun times.
I really like this game. Just across the board. I guess we do need to mention the specialist mission things. They're bad.
Oh my
They're
god! Did you guys play Specialist HQ or no?
I did like 4, and I'm just like I can't do this anymore.
I wanted to do it,
just but I'm just gonna look
but
up. They're
it's
bad.
already on YouTube. So if I really want to, I just like YouTube it. And
It's crazy because first of all, there was a real campaign for this thing.
Yeah, there was.
In
It's
no
obvious.
way,
the
shape, or
cutscenes
form.
clearly were from
Yeah, in no way, shape, or form, Activision would have given Treyarch that much money or whatever to make these high-profile cutscenes, well
Amazing.
acted,
The ones that I seen.
probably the best-looking cutscenes, like in Call of
Exactly,
Duty.
dude.
And then it cuts to the gameplay, and it's a fucking tutorial on how to throw a
Pretty much,
grenade, and then a fucking team deathmatch with bots, and it feels like it's a 3-hour-long thing, but it's just 10 minutes because you're shooting at people who aren't moving, and it's like, what is this? How is this shipped in this disc?
You know what they should have done? I don't know if it was ready or not, but they should have used the BlackOut map and use like missions, like it drops you off and let's just say like in
that's kind of what I was
high rise. I think it's called high rise, right? The one with the tower
Construction site,
and be like, there's an objective here that you gotta kill. Figure out how to kill it, and that's it.
And it's like, you see, that's kind of what I
Something like
thought
that.
it was gonna be. Yeah, the specialist missions, it's just bad. And then you got Frank Woods yelling at you like you're a fucking idiot because you like, it's like throw the grenade, hold R1, and it's like, or L1, whatever the fuck it is, and it's like, what, like. Frank Woods is just calling me an asshole because I don't know how to throw a 9-bang. Apparently,
Like, you don't know how to play the game.
Oh, it's like it's so bad. I can't. I put like I said, I played like 4 of them, and I'm done with it.
I'm so curious as to what that story is behind the scenes.
I think we're
how
gonna
this
get
came
it
to be.
Yeah, like the real life story of like what happened.
Yeah,
it's because you have to think they literally put team deathmatch with bots. That's something that they could have put in 2 months ago. Like, at what point
every specialist
did the campaign get scrapped? You know.
I think it's when they decided to move into to do BlackOut, dude.
But I mean,
That's probably when it
they
switched.
couldn't like scrap together whatever they had to make anything would be better than a team deathmatch with bots.
Because like
anything.
I think they probably were gonna like scrap everything from it, even the cutscenes and everything, and not have that. But I think they're using that. They were like probably like, hey, we spent a lot of money on this. I think we should have it. And for the gameplay, we could use this as tutorial for multiplayer.
I don't know who like less people have the trophies.
The missions feel like
doing the specialist HQ than winning a BlackOut match.
You know what the specialist like starting missions feel like? It feels like in Rainbow Six Siege when you unlock a new character and then it gives you the little like mini cutscene of like what that character does. It feels like it's that, and then like you press triangle and do a mission to like try playing that character. It's like that's what they should have just done instead of trying to make it its own mode. It's like because it's not even like you have the 3 main things. You have like BlackOut, multiplayer, zombies, and then in the top corner of the main menu it says Specialist HQ. So
do you guys think they're gonna?
It's whatever. It's fine.
They're gonna unlock all the cutscenes and just have them for people to watch.
Nah, I think they're still gonna be like because you only need to do the opening mission. It's not like you need the 3-star each character to unlock them. So
no,
I think
they're gonna do each thing to do the cutscenes.
Yeah,
you can't.
You don't get all the cutscenes.
You do the
because there's more. There's if you get the
it's audio intel.
If you get all the cutscenes, all the 3 stars, you get another cutscene.
Yeah, okay.
So
I can't deal with that. I'll watch it on YouTube.
and there's one that supposedly I'm not sure which character. There's really one that if you unlock all the stars, the 3 stars, it's a really good cutscene, which people are not gonna see fucking
That-
do probably because you're gonna be able to just YouTube it and watch
Yeah,
the.
no, I'm not.
watch it like
I'm
a
not. I'm not
film.
I want
whole-
to play.
the-
I
the
want to
whole
play
thing
the
is like
fun
an
parts
hour
of
and
this
40 minutes.
game. I don't want to force myself to play the shitty parts of this game like I did.
Oh, it's
before.
painful. You're sitting there for
Yeah.
10 minutes with
So
bots. Either way, that's the worst part of the game. Let's talk about my favorite part of the game, zombies.
Oh,
Well,
boy, here we go.
is it your favorite?
Yeah, I mean, out of all the BlackOut and
really
multiplayer,
is it?
yeah. All right,
Think
so
about
here's the laydown. First of all, 4 maps. This is
Have
the
you
best
played enough
with
more?
the past 4 maps.
Yes.
Base game
with the
is
season pass. Yeah,
Be clear.
at this point, I mean, it's $100 game. Which is even crazier. Let me just get to it. The amount of crashes, the stability in this game is a joke. It is as if
Mainly
no
for
one,
zombies.
Mainly
I've
for
had a lot of
zombies.
crashes for multiplayer too.
I had
but
Not
yeah,
Blackout, but
That's it.
multiplayer. I've had like
Miguel,
5
Miguel,
days, I had, like,
Miguel,
crazy-
the idea that you're trying to excuse 2 crashes in a
No, I'm
triple
just
A,
saying.
like
No, wait.
This game
I'm
has
not
crashed more on
excusing the
me
game.
than all
Wait,
other games have
not
crashed.
excusing.
wait,
I don't know, like just like
I'm not
simplifying.
excusing it. I'm just like, so people could know. Like, I only had 2 crashes. Anthony probably had around like between 5 and 10.
Between there, yeah. Tay had a bunch.
And Jeffrey, you had probably what?
I've had about like 2, but it's
So it happens.
That's it. You mean
But it's not like
you had like 15.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like you're
Oh.
making it seem like it's you're having it every fucking every 20
the way
minutes.
you were
Listen-
talking before, I thought you were saying you had, like,
when you have them. Listen when you have them. When you do the Easter egg. So that's why all the Easter egg hunters are crashing at when they get to certain steps. It's literally as if there was no QA whatsoever. It feels like no one played this game. It's crazy.
It was released a month earlier than usual.
Maybe they were just all playing Blackout and said, "Well, let's hope the rest of
It
it's
was
good."
released a month earlier than usual. So
It
I'm
still has
sure.
a 3-year development cycle.
Really? Okay, you want to get into that? Because since the 3 years, the games have gotten
Clearly,
worse.
the game was reworked at some point. So I think it's safe to say
no,
this version of the
still.
game was not worked on for 3 years.
No, none of them are. World War II
But
was not
even
worked
more
on for
so
3
this
years.
one than the other one. So is what I'm saying.
World War II was
World
not
War
worked on
II
for
wasn't
3
worked
years.
on until after it launched.
You have a point.
Yeah. Either way, let me get. Besides the incessant
Let's touch
crashing,
zombies.
zombies is great. A lot of changes this year, especially with the perk system. They took away Juggernog, Speed Cola, and pretty much all the original perks.
Mhm.
I
Besides
think
Quick
Quick Revive
Revive
is
and
still there,
some
right?
other ones. Quick Revive, Mule Kick.
Wait, so there's no
Headshot.
Juggernaut anymore?
PhD
No more
still
Juggernaut.
better.
Wow, really? They
That was a
replaced it
big
with something
issue.
else?
That was a big issue at launch. No, it's not Switch. You only had 150 health. And another
Okay.
reason why it seems like no one played this game at launch, the game it was pretty much impossible to get past around 20. It was just so difficult. And the tigers or dogs, depending on
Tigers
what map
are
you're
all
playing,
Tigers fucked.
were literally one-shotting you. It
Yeah,
made
Tigers are bullshit.
it's like, did no one play it? But they had good ideas when they were designing it because while the perk system does take some getting used to, there aren't the quote unquote crutch perks
So, wait,
that
question for you, Mr.
the developers like calling. Yeah, go.
The perks are the little bottles now, right?
The perks are the 4 things on the bottom of your screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
those are
that
perk.
you equip before you start the game.
Yeah, so there's 2 sets of things you equip. You equip your elixirs, which are the things on your D-pad, which are pretty much gobble gums from Black Ops 3.
Only more
reworked
useful,
into-
I kind of feel like.
Yeah, well, now you could use up to 4 in one match. And instead of hitting a machine to keep getting different ones.
Yeah, and they're available immediately too.
Yeah, exactly. And then the perk system is also you pick from, I guess it's 16 perks. You choose which 4 you want and where are they going to be on the map. There's 4 like stations, then that one those always switch based on which ones you're putting there. They're cool. They're definitely less useful than Black Ops 3, 1, 2, and 3's perks. They're more like perks in the literal definition where it's like slight increase, like slight
Right, it's not
benefits,
overpowered like Juggernog. It was like,
yeah.
you were like superhuman. I definitely was very confused about the perk thing. I just kind of looked at it and it's like pick a class. And like, what do you mean pick a class? I just kind of picked whatever and rolled with it. But
Yeah,
I gotta
the
play
menu
more to
system
count.
is definitely more, I guess, advanced. 'Cause
I
wanna
would say zombies is definitely the least What's the word I'm looking for?
It's not that intuitive.
Yeah, like it's definitely
Um,
the least intuitive menu. As
you
far
really,
as
yeah, you kind of have to like go over everything a couple times. But you could also equip. It also has its own super of sorts, an R1 L1. You have up to 8 actually, depending on which maps you're playing. Special abilities like a
All the maps have
katana
it.
blade or a huge ass axe. Like really cool things. Really come in clutch. Those are on a meter that you could use during a match. I get so the Easter eggs this time around, which is really the big thing. Which I've seen some reviews go out there without even beating them. So I don't know how you do that. I completed the 9 Easter egg, which is pretty much the easiest one. It's kind of like the beginner's Easter egg.
Okay.
Like at first, like you're like, whoa, this Easter egg is like way too easy compared to
Do you get
other.
a do you get a trophy when you complete it?
Yeah, you get a trophy for each one.
Damn it.
there's way too many
Silvers.
zombie trophies in this game. Way too many zombie
Um,
trophies in this game.
I think it's a third of the list.
No, it's I
No,
don't
it's
know.
a lot
Is
more
it?
than a
It's more.
third.
It's probably more. Yeah, because I don't think
definitely
Blackout
thought
has
it-
that many.
I thought it was way more. There's not even that much for multiplayer. It's like I'll go ahead and guess it's about 65% zombie
Zombies.
trophies, if not more. If not more.
Which sucks.
Yeah, it could be.
For us, it sucks. For Jeff, he probably likes.
Yeah, so the 9 Easter eggs pretty easy, but the Voyage of Despair Easter egg looks ridiculous. You have to know the goddamn names of planets and what they look like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's this portion in the egg where there's a little mobile and all the planets light up in an order. Then you have to go on the deck of the boat and then shoot the planets like they're like huge planets like in the sky that like you could see visibly
See,
and
I thought
shoot
you would
them
like
in
shit
that
like
matching
that.
order.
Sounds like something out of Destiny.
Uh,
Yeah, but
I
he
mean,
doesn't
yeah,
know
That
the name of
sounds
the
like a
planets.
part
Huh?
of a Destiny raid.
Oh, zombie Easter eggs are raids fucking turned up to 10. A zombie Easter egg takes a week to find out, and raid takes 18 hours.
That's fair.
But yeah, I'm loving it. The Blood of the Dead Easter egg was just solved as of this recording a couple hours ago.
No, not the same as the original Mob of the Dead Easter egg.
No, not at all. Completely different.
I didn't know. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's like the biggest thing. I like. I'm a huge zombie fan, and I barely even understand the whole story. And you see these ending cutscenes, and like they're confusing me. And then I'm wondering, it's like, and I spend hours on the zombie subreddit watching zombie videos. And if it's confusing me, I'm just thinking, who is this mode for? Like, is Treyarch is Activision cool with Treyarch
the
developing?
Ether story. Hold on, the Ether story is the original one with Rick
Yeah.
Defend and all them.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the Chaos storyline.
Both stories are super confusing. So even the new one, even the Chaos story, which is like, oh, we're starting brand new with a new story, is super confusing in itself.
I didn't realize you were still on Mob of the Dead or Blood of the
Oh, well,
Dead.
I mean, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the
I'm all
Ether
at this
story
point.
I gave up on after Black Ops 1. I was like, I don't like Moon happened, and I was like, oh, so that's the end of it, right? And then
Oh, dude, they
blow Earth up,
classified
and then I'm like,
classified it connects to Moon. The pack a punch room is Area 51. It's insane.
yeah. See, that's like after Black Ops 1, I was like, I was fine with Moon, and then Black Ops 2 came out, and it's like all this weird shit, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
There's a dragon in one of them. I don't know. I lost.
Oh, it's awesome. Garad. Yes, I mean, I don't really like understand why Activision lets Treyarch put so much effort. And this must be a mode for like 100,000 people, or like not a mode, the story and all the cutscenes and stuff. Really fraction of the audience, but they do it.
Know
And,
it's because, but it might be the most dedicated
yeah, true.
players in Call of Duty, at least
Yeah, I
in the
guess that's
Treyarch
what they
games.
But I'm loving it. This is my favorite zombies launch since Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was lackluster. Black Ops 3 was all right. But this is and the choice, it's insane. It's like you finish a match on 9 and you're like, all right, let's mix it up. Let's play Classified. All right, let's mix it up. Let's play Voyage. So I just love the
This is the
variety.
first time you've ever really been able to do that, right? Because Black Ops 1, you could cheat to unlock 5, right?
Black Ops 1 actually had the most zombies at launch. If you didn't play World at War and you got the Hardened Edition, you had
I'm talking base game.
7 maps.
I did have
6
that. I
maps.
did buy that version because I
6 maps
wanted
at
the World
launch.
at War maps. But if you had the base game, you only had Kino and
5, yeah.
and 5, and I'm not counting Bad Ops Arcade.
Yeah. But yeah, so the option is I'm loving it. I am loving zombies this year. And I can only imagine it's going to get better from here.
I like what I played. I'm probably going to play it more than I played Black Ops 3 Zombies.
I played one match right before we record. I enjoy what I played. I like the Tigers. I have no clue what's happening. But
Jeff Sogg says we have to move on to the news.
it's okay. It's not. And zombies is not for me. So I mean, I don't enjoy it as Jeffrey enjoys it.
Yeah, that's
But
your thing's
here,
multiplayer. His thing's zombies.
overall, for the people that haven't picked up the game or are still on the fence, is it a pickup?
This
Is it a must buy?
I think this is a must buy this year. If you are even a little bit of a Call of Duty fan, I think it's a must buy. If you're a Battle Royale fan, I think this is the best console Battle Royale right now. If you're a Zombies fan, clearly you probably already own it. I think this is an absolute must buy. And I'm going to go ahead and say, and I don't even think this is a hot take, I think you guys will agree with me that the lack of a campaign makes no difference to me. I think that this package is so worth $60. If you just buy the base game, I think this is the most worthy of $60 of any recent Call of Duty.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. So there is a huge portion of people, which I think really
I think
are on the fence people, where it's like I buy for the campaign and enjoy the multiplayer, but only ever get up to like round level like 30 or 40, like those type of people.
Yeah, like they play the campaign and then sell it a week later.
Yeah, for those people, honestly, I would still recommend it. I would suggest if you're looking for a campaign and you're open-minded, I would say get into Zombies. 9 is a very welcoming map.
I would agree with that. I would actually
cool
agree with
atmosphere. The story, while convoluted, easy to understand the basics of. There's these 4 characters. They explain from the beginning, oh, I'm looking for my father thing. Oh, we have an uneasy alliance here. Like, you're going to understand what's going on. Obviously, you're not going to know the ins and outs and minutia, but I think you're going to have a great time if you're someone looking for a campaign. And I think BlackOut is definitely a battle royale mode that could get newcomers into battle royale. I don't think PUBG was really that. PUBG was kind of that, but still PUBG scared off a lot of people. Fortnite shoot away a lot of people with the whole building and the whole I have to shoot and build. I can't focus on both things, but I think BlackOut's definitely the most friendly. So Miguel, recommendation?
Like I said, I think that BlackOut is the best console battle royale there is.
I'm gonna agree with that. I think it's the best one, and it's the most simple for people to play.
I think the most fun too, honestly.
And fun, yeah. You could play it technically. You could go in there and just like goof off with a squad or whatever, and just get a helicopter and mess around for a bit. It's just fun. It is the best, and console wise, and just overall, I think. Multiplayer, like I said earlier, I think is the best one since Black Ops 2, in my opinion. And zombies, I mean, I'm not into zombies, so Jeffrey, you're recommending it, so I'm gonna recommend it just because I know you really love it. And what I have played, the one match that I played, I really enjoyed it, and I would like to play more on it.
So you guys agree that this, despite the fact that there's no campaign, this is most worth $60 out of any recent Call of Duty?
I agree with that.
For sure.
I concur.
Which is crazy to say. To say that out loud, it's like that's fucking crazy. But
to say that is it is worth $60, but I think we all bought the $100 edition.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's worth $100.
I think
with the promise of more content.
I was going into that. I think it is worth the $100, and knowing that I got trust on Treyarch that they're gonna deliver the content that people want. That's why I bought the $60, the $100 version.
See, Treyarch kind of proved it to me because I told you I was like, it's gonna depend on how the beta goes. First day I hated it, second day I loved it, and then Treyarch was like, okay, we did a bunch of these little fixes for the beta. The fact that they cared so much for the beta, I was like, they're clearly gonna treat the full game with this much care too. So,
and they've been dropping.
I've always been a Treyarch over any other Call of Duty.
They've been dropping news updates on Reddit pretty much like at least every day. I think they missed like a couple days.
Except for zombies.
That'll definitely slow down, but yeah, for at launch, I like that they're doing that.